Anyway, it's Shore Gliders versus the Maenad Ryders.
On Fight Over Fernfeld. A pretty big map with a lot of sporadic pieces of cover around.
It has a very high height ceiling actually compared to the 3v3 Fernfeld.
Really, I didn't notice there was a difference in the height ceiling, but
Didn't? You can go much higher above the mountain. In 3v3 you cannot go above this mountain. It's really weird. Anyway, for the Shore Gliders, their first ship, the Junker, the Dirty Caroline, piloted by Hungover NG. The Junker is with a front-headed side-Gatling motor, and they are like they put them off. It's a Goldfish piloted by Merwin. How much a fish with a side-Gatling, side-Carronade?
and on the blue team we have the KTN Ayafyatla Yokudal, piloted by iAttack. It is a kill squid, a Gat Banshee squid with a rear carronade, and the Tempest. It's a Mobula piloted by Skybox, and it's a Brawl Mobula with Artemis on the top decks and a Gatling's. Well, actually, so in Artemis top left side and then a Gatling bottom, and on the right side they have it swapped around with the Artemis on the bottom and the Gat on the top. So what do you think about that, Daniel?
I'm wondering why the balloon side Gatling is on the top tank. Like usually I use the balloon side top gun for the gun as a secondary gun. When the
Yeah,
top middle is not in range or not in arming time or something like that.
that's also what I was
It's
wondering. One thing that they could be
yeah.
doing here is having at longer range the mortar gunner jumping to the Gat with their Lesmok Gat.
That could be. Yeah, it could. Oh my god, it could actually work. But they are engaging the junker. Oh my god, the squid ambushing. The goldfish. Nowhere near this junker to help it. Oh no.
And Junker does have a buffed hull. Now they have a spanner mount buff NG on the top deck, who is working with the main Engie, but this could very easily end up a kill if Tempest keeps their gun on him.
Towering everything. He knows to distract the squid or stop them from attacking.
Good watch on the squid, but yeah, the Tempest just got full reign of that Junker. And Junkers don't last long when you're getting shot by explosive weapons, especially a buffed mortar.
Especially above mortar. Junker with their lowest hull value. This goldfish now losing armor against its triple Gatling. They're not using Glassmore Gatling just yet.
They are burning their engines. Their main engine is a bit damaged, but
They're at the edge of the map. They cannot go any further than this. Will the Junker respawn here and save the goldfish? Will it be able to do that in time before the goldfish dies?
Uh, no. I'm gonna guess no.
Yeah.
But
Probably not. Triple Gatling and the Mortar and the Banshee. Got to kill these quickly.
the important thing is that the Junker doesn't want to engage right now, or else because the Poodle is just gonna go down right here and get hit by mortars and there's too
Balloons on
low.
fire. So even if they survive, they will be out of combat in just a second.
Oh, some pretty good Grease Hades going out on the Tempest from the Dirty Caroline, but it's
Goldfish lost balloon and armor.
yeah, they're out right here. See if Dirty Caroline can get their Gat Mortar on the Tempest, but no, the Tempest is using their Moonshine on the Tempest.
Tempest actually lost balloon. Do you think they destroyed it or was it burned down? I think it burned down actually.
Yeah, it could have been the Grease Hades the Junker was shooting at it. Now Junker has Tar, which they placed in front of the Tempest.
They're shooting the squid at the same time. That's nice. This goldfish has not died yet.
And this was a decent engagement for the Junker, but now the Tempest are just gonna... Their armor's too low.
Oh my
Try.
god, junk armor done.
It tried to pop another Tar, but Tempest just burned right through that. Now Prudamoth is too low. They have to die right here.
Yeah, you do not want to start an engagement with that low health. It's probably better to just give it up. Oh boy. That's... Now the Ryders are in there, the spawn. Most people think Femfold is a long range map. Like the chat says, it's super kill long range map. But a lot of people win with close range on it.
And there is a lot of sporadic cover, especially over on the east side of the map over here.
Yeah. Because it's still so open, you can go so high, yet a lot of people that will go in broad range just because the bit of cover they have is like a wall, like this mountain is just a wall. And they're usually directly behind the wall from each other. So they're really close to each other too. Which doesn't make really for long range. Which we could see right here with the squid going. The squid might not see them, they're in a cloud, unless they just spot the goldfish. Who cares about clouds? Squid spotted too. This chunk is very low on the ground here.
They do not have hydro. They do have a buff balloon though.
Yeah, they're going up now. They didn't want to be low when engagement is happening. Mobile are shooting goldfish. Trying to disable the watcher. Squid going out. The Junker this time is a little bit too far away. Where are you going, Junker?
And this is not going well for the little moth.
Oh my god. I'm one armor drop. Usually the goldfish survives one armor drop because it's so easily rebuilt, so quickly rebuilt. But
And
not
that
against
was
Mortar and Banshee.
that would have been a crucial engagement for red team over here, but now this can easily turn into the fifth and final kill.
If the Junker stays above the mobile like this, they could survive a lot of the time. Unless the mobile just turns around and shoots the Junker. Triple Gatling, the goldfish get respawned, but they're so low. No!
And this is the end right here. Well, another good try from the Sugar Riders. We've seen them bring the same Sugar Gliders. We've seen them bring the same same builds for the last 3 matches. I think they're very practiced at it. But this was not, in fact, a 5-5 victory. It was a 0-5 victory in favor of the blue team, the Maenad Ryders.